When he was just a governor of Anambra State, a small state in eastern Nigeria, he used to say that the society that we abuse today will take its revenge on our children. He used the first 4 years as governor to stabilize Anambra State. It was only in his second term that he began to gain the attention of a few people outside the state. As the only APGA governor and a close ally of Chukwuemeka Odumegwu Ojukwu, he strolled along the treacherous political arena of the southeast with dignified ease. By the time that he made a speech at the platform in 2016, a speech that is equivalent to the one Barack Obama made in Boston at the Democratic Party's convention in 2004, his name, Peter Obi, had been catapulted into national prominence and a household name amongst the young and educated elite in Nigeria. When he stood before his kinsmen to declare his intention to run for president in March 2022, nothing could have prepared him for the ride he would have, while the rest of Nigeria warmed up to him and cheerfully carried him on their heads and shoulders. The people of Anambra already knew him. He was Okute, the former governor whom all the 177 traditional rulers in Anambra State unanimously confer the title Okute. His name is Peter Gregory Onwubuasi Obi. Obi was born on the 19th of July 1961 in the business city of Onitsha, where he continues to live and work till date. He attended Christ the King College, Onitsha, where he completed his secondary school education. He was admitted to the University of Nigeria in 1980, graduated with a BA Honours in Philosophy in 1984. Peter Obi attended Lagos Business School, where he completed the Chief Executive Program, Harvard Business School, the London School of Economics, Columbia Business School, and the International Institute for Management Development, where he received certificates in the Senior Executive Program and the Chief Executive Officer Program. He also attended the Kellogg School of Management and Northwestern University, the Business School of Oxford University, and the George Business School of Cambridge University. He describes himself as a mere trader.
Senior brother is even more intelligent because he's a professor, I'm a trader, so he knows more, so he will be able to do things better than I'm doing it. You know, I've done my little one as a trader. Now the professor is there.
This is despite his exploits from boardrooms to politics, where he left a trail of verifiable track records to which he always referred his opponents to with his Go and Verify anthem.
While I'm still standing there, I left the National Bank of Nigeria $50 million, 12 million naira for the state. The bank is there, you can go and verify.
Being a businessman, resilience was second nature to him. But in 2003, his political resilience was tested when Chris Ngige was declared winner of the gubernatorial election. Obi went to court, and in 2006, the election of Chris Ngige was nullified and Obi was declared winner of the 2003 election. He assumed office in March 2006. He was impeached in November the same year by the Anambra State House of Assembly. However, his impeachment was overturned and he returned to office in February 2007. He was removed again after the 2007 Anambra State gubernatorial election, but the judiciary again intervened by ruling that he should be allowed to complete a full 4-year term. In 2010, he was re-elected to a second term, and this time, he served full term. In this current dispensation, it was uniquely refreshing that in the Nigerian political arena full of certificate forgers, ex and current criminals, and men and women with an opaque past, the only talking points that Peter Obi's opponents could hold on to was that his statistics were sometimes off, that he said he had only one pair of shoes and one watch, and they found two, and that he called a church leader and canvassed for vote in the infamous, illegally obtained and leaked "Yes Daddy" audio. In 2023, 20 years after his first election appeal, Obi went back in court to challenge the process of the presidential election he said he won.
Let me reiterate. And I assure you that good people of Nigeria that will explore all legal and peaceful options to reclaim our mandate.
The case was dismissed by the Supreme Court, but the support he received has continued. In rejecting the ruling of the Supreme Court, Peter Obi argued that the court had failed the people of Nigeria this time.
We won the election and we will prove it to Nigerians.
The former governor vowed to stay around and be the opposition to the government in power, which he considered illegitimate. As he used to say as governor, when the premise of an argument is wrong, the conclusion is also wrong. The conclusion of Mr. Peter Obi's first attempt at the presidency is that he has just started. His fight against what he calls the structure of criminality has only begun. For taking a party that got only 5,000 votes in 2019 to 6 million votes in 2023, he had done something that no politician has been able to do in Nigeria. His enduring mantra says, "Go and verify," irrespective of what the future holds for him. If he does not personally move Nigeria from consumption to production, someone else will have to do so. And someone else has to cut the cost of governance that he once legendarily did in Anambra State for 8 years, after which he saved millions of dollars for the state. And until these ideals that Peter Obi based his 2023 campaign becomes the norm, even his fervent opponents would agree that Nigeria would continue to flounder. Even those critics of his who say Peter Obi would never be president find out as soon as they say so that there is a thing hanging around their neck.